All right, people. So, NBA free agency is in full effect. Um, we seen dominoes start to fall even well before it was officially open, and it started with Kevin Durant. So, I am going to go through a couple of the big moves. What's my opinions on them and whatnot. Um, as of this video, which is a Tuesday night at 5:10, Kawhi Leonard has not done anything as far as signing with the team. Currently, the biggest rumors are Lakers, but as of now, we don't know. So, anyway, we're going to um, break this down a little bit. Yeah. Starting off free agency, Kevin Durant to sign a 4-year, $164 million deal with the New York Nets. Not the Knicks, like it's been rumored, the Nets. And he also is bringing Kyrie Irving with him, 4-year, $141 million deal. So both Kyrie and KD are on 4-year deals. A lot of people thought that the Knicks were going to be the place to land both of these guys, or at least KD. Left dry again. They missed on Zion, missed on KD, missed on Kyrie. Not looking too great. They did sign Julius Randle, but he's not Kevin Durant like everybody wanted, who is a Knicks fan. Now, I'm a Cavs fan, so this is coming from a Cavs fan perspective for all this, so take with it what you will. So KD, Kyrie go to the Brooklyn Nets. Now, they also bring DeAndre Jordan with them for a 4-year, $40 million deal. I think that is going to be a really good move. I like DeAndre Jordan. He's not a superstar, but he's that solid guy who's going to be able to basically be that third option kind of guy with Kyrie, KD, So I think that's a really good pickup there as far as that goes. So anyway, and by the way, when I'm looking down, I have the list here. So let's start with all right. Celtics signed Kemba Walker to a 4-year, $141 million deal. So the talk has been, is Kemba better and or as good as Kyrie Irving? That has been the big talking around the league. And what's going to happen with the Celtics now that they lost Al Horford. He signed with the 76ers. But the talk has been, how is Kemba Walker going to do filling the shoes of Kyrie Irving in Boston? Now, I think that Kemba Walker is a really good player who was on a bad team and a bad organization, and he wasn't really able to shine as much as he could, even though he did to an extent, not to the level of a Kyrie Irving could do with the Celtics, with what he had around him. So Kemba Walker signs with the Celtics, but Al Horford was signed to the 76ers. So that's a piece right there that Kyrie had that Kemba won't have. However, I do think that when it comes to the question of is he as good or better, he's not better than Kyrie Irving, no matter how many different ways you try to spin it. He's just not. He's not. Kyrie Irving is a really, really good player. Now, Kemba's also a really good player, but he's not Kyrie Irving. He's just not. There's nothing you can say that's going to change that. But as far as fit for the Celtics, I believe that Kemba Walker is a better fit for the Celtics. Now, with Kyrie Irving, what you're getting is some, first of all, really good on court, very good player, well known, superstar, at least in my opinion. But off the court, you're getting some issues, some wanting to be the guy, basically other drama, whatever. That's what you're getting with Kyrie Irving. With Kemba Walker, you're getting a guy who was a star on a bad team, who didn't really have as many people around him to shine. And to me, he's a lesser version of Kyrie Irving. Now, that's not saying he's bad. I'm just saying Kemba's not better than Kyrie Irving. He's really good, and I do think that he's going to be able to sprout on the Celtics with guys that they have around him, with Tatum and Brown and etc. So I think being the fact that he's going to have a lot better players now, I think he's going to be really good. I think that is a great fit for Kemba Walker to the Celtics, especially, Kyrie's on the Nets, Kemba to the Celtics. I think that's a good trade-off for the Celtics. So, in keeping with the Charlotte Hornets getting rid of Kemba Walker, well, not getting rid of, but he left the Charlotte Hornets. The Hornets signed Terry Rozier to a 3-year, $58 million deal via a sign and trade with the Celtics. I like Terry Rozier. I do. I don't dislike him. I think he's a good player. If anybody in the world tells you that Terry Rozier is even somewhat close to being worth a $58 million deal, block them, unfollow them, unsubscribe, dislike everything they say. That is not a good deal at all. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I didn't recently check it, but I did hear that Terry Rozier averaged 9 points a game. 9 points a game does not get you a $58 million deal. Enough said there. It's stupid. If I had to grade it, I would grade it a D-, if not an F. I would possibly go D- only because I think I like Terry Rozier. I don't think he's nearly worth that, but yeah. So that's what I'll leave that there. Stupid deal. I have no clue why you would even do. I don't know. I don't have any answers. So anyway, moving on. The rumors it wasn't rumors. It was talked about that Jimmy Butler wanted to go to Miami, but there was really questions on how that was going to happen, how they were going to move that cap. Anyway, Jimmy Butler, 4-year, $142 million deal via a sign and trade with the 76ers. So they signed him, traded him to the Heat. Done deal. He's happy. I'm kind of surprised that he went to the Heat. I did not see that coming. I don't think anybody's seen that coming. But nevertheless, that's where he ends up. So we'll see with that. We'll see how that goes into effect. But, Anyway, so 76ers re-signed Tobias Harris to a 5-year, $180 million deal. Now, the 76ers have a lot of good players. They do. But when you have a lot of good players like that, you have to break down who is truly worth what. And to me, I think Tobias Harris is a really good player, but I don't think he's worth a $180 million deal. I think they overpaid him. But, losing Jimmy Butler, you never know. He might step up and be that superstar role, along with Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, etc. So, like I said, Kawhi has not signed anywhere yet. The Knicks signed Julius Randle to a 3-year, $63 million deal. I think Julius Randle's a good player. I mentioned this earlier. He's not KD. He's not Kyrie. So, be with that what it is, So, moving on, not a shocker here. The Mavericks signed Kristaps Porzingis to a 5-year, $158 million deal. That's not shocking. I think we all expected that to happen. So, yeah. Moving on. I'm just going down the line here on who signed where. If it's a big deal to me, I'll mention something. We got the $2 with George Hill and Brook Lopez. I think that was good re-signings by them. This is interesting. The Grizzlies acquire Andre Iguodala in a trade from the Warriors. So the Warriors trade Iguodala because, moving on to the next one, the Warriors are getting D'Angelo Russell. I don't know why I said DeAndre. But anyway, they get D'Angelo Russell to a 4-year, $117 million deal via sign and trade with the Brooklyn Nets. This is interesting because them losing Kevin Durant, there's a big hole there. Now, they've won a championship before, and it is what it is. But Kevin Durant leaves a big hole, and we all kind of wondered how they were going to somewhat fill that hole, and what was going to happen there. I did not see this coming, but they somehow found a way to get D'Angelo Russell. This is going to be very interesting to me. I like D'Angelo Russell a lot. I think he's a really good player. How he ended up on the Warriors, I have not a clue. I did not expect that at all, especially because with the whole, they had to create the space for him, the cap room for him. I didn't know how they were going to do it, but they did. They traded. Who'd they trade? Hold on. They traded Andre Iguodala. That's right. So they figured it out. Iguodala is expected to get moved again. There was talk that they might be trying to trade D'Angelo Russell. I don't know why they would. We'll see. So, yeah. Klay Thompson signed a 5-year contract, $190 million deal, stays with the Warriors. I think we all kind of figured that was going to happen. But, it is what it is. All night, it was expected that the Indiana Pacers were going to get Ricky Rubio. Swerve on that. The Suns signed Ricky Rubio to a 3-year, $51 million deal. I think it's all right. He's a veteran guy. Come in, play point guard for you. It is what it is. I am surprised he didn't go to the Pacers because that was pretty much seemed like a done deal. Not dumb, but a done deal, and it just didn't happen. Derrick Rose, 2-year deal, $15 million. Pistons, not much to say there. I think that's what you would expect. So anyway, then the Pelicans. This is an interesting one. JJ Redick, 2-year, $26.5 million deal. So with the trades and with Zion Williamson coming in, they got a lot of new players, a lot of young guys, but in that group, there's not a lot of shooters. So Pelicans go out and they get JJ Redick, a guy who is a good shooter, a veteran type guy, gonna help a lot in that locker room. I really, really like that. So yeah, and then also Pacers signed Jeremy Lamb to a 3-year, $31.5 million deal. I'm not going to talk about everything that they did, but I think the Pacers did a lot in free agency that was really, really good. I think they've kind of put themselves on the map coming out of free agency. Obviously it's not over, but we'll see. So moving on to the next day, Kevon Looney, 3-year, $15 million deal. It's a guy that they believe in and would kind of keep everything together as far as, trying to keep that team together. So anyway, I think that is going to be the end of free agents that I want to talk about. But I will say this before this video ends. I think that I said earlier that I think that Kawhi Leonard should stay with the Toronto Raptors. But now that the dust has kind of settled, dominoes are falling everywhere. I think I have changed my opinion on this. I think that with the fact that the Raptors have a good portion of their roster that won the championship with Kawhi is only going to be there for another year. So I still think it wouldn't be bad for him to stay, but I think that the Raptors have now fallen into second place for me with Kawhi. I think that a good spot for him, and I think it would be a way for him to not be in the spotlight because of the other guys around him. I think he's going to the Lakers. I think it's a done deal. The reports have been that it's quietly done. They don't want any rumors. They don't want any leaks to come out. That report just came out. They don't want any leaks to come out to kind of give it away. But I think it's pretty much done deal. I think Kawhi is going to the Lakers. But as of now, it's not done yet. Nothing's official. I've been waiting for it all day. Still not here. It is 5:30. Still no news on Kawhi. He's taking his time. Kevin Durant instantly. Kyrie instantly. Dominoes falling. Shocker. Kawhi is making you wait it out. Not surprised. So, anyway, when that breaks and Kawhi signs somewhere, whether if it be the Clippers, the Lakers, the Raptors again, I will make a video and address it. So yeah, till then, I know this was a little unstructured and just kind of throwing it out there. I didn't really prepare for this. I just wanted to come on and give kind of a little bit of my opinion about some of the signings and whatnot, trades with Jimmy Butler. So yeah, we will see how in the long run this happens. As far as my team with the Cavs, we really haven't done much of anything as far as bringing in guys that are going to make a huge difference. So, from a Cavs fan, I'm just kind of looking at other teams and seeing what they're doing because we have not done much of anything. So, yeah, like I said, I'll let you know about the Kawhi thing. So, till that time comes, and I believe it will be soon. But thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Trying to make videos a lot more now, but My schedule gets constantly moved. So, yeah, with that being said, like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what your favorite signing was. Where do you think Kawhi's going to go if it doesn't already happen? Share the video, turn on your notifications, do all that crap that other professional YouTubers tell you to do, because I forgot. So, anyway, see you in the next video. Bye-bye.